Hello everybody. So today our discussion will be students with low English proficiency should plagiarize. So what do you think about this topic? Can we start the discussion?
You think?
Okay. I think I agree to that opinion because students with a low English proficiency should be allowed to plagiarize because they don't have the language. So if they are to complete a task, they need to plagiarize because they don't have the language. They don't know how to put everything in sentence properly, and the thing that will come out will not be that good, so it will not
Make sense to other people.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree with her point that we should allow these students with low proficiency to plagiarize because they need to finish their work. Can you imagine if these students who does not know how to construct a good sentence to finish their work, if we don't plagiarize?
No. I disagree because how are they supposed to improve their English in that way?
Well, in some cases, if they plagiarize, then they will learn.
No, but
sometimes.
Usually if they plagiarize, they would just copy and paste. How is that supposed to improve their English? I don't understand.
Then you tell me how
so.
how are they going to complete their work?
What about tutoring or asking other people's advice or assistance on doing their work? That would be, much better than just simply plagiarizing.
I would have to agree with Yasmin's on disagreeing on the topic because when you plagiarize, not only you're not learning the English, you're not even learning the topic that you're doing. You're just copying and pasting and that's it, the work's done and you don't get anything from it.
But if we follow Yasmin's point, like they need tutoring, it can be done, but it takes longer time because
that is the whole process of learning, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. But we have to remember that our education system is too exam oriented that the students
have to manage their time. I think
But
that is not going to be the problem.
Sorry. Yeah, but I just have to agree that we try to score as high as we can get. And
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we that's why we have to plagiarize. If you have an low English proficiency, like
then
she
you
said,
will be left behind.
Then
from
how are
our
you
students.
going to survive in life? For example, if you're not in other industries, for example, if you're going to be engineers and with low proficient English, I don't see how you're going to succeed.
And I don't see how not to plagiarize will affect their English. I mean, they can learn English through other ways, not through writing, and they can learn through speaking.
But
they can learn through.
What are the other ways that they can if they don't have time to do other stuff? The assignments that are given, that is the only way for them to improve English.
If I may, one of the best way to improve our English is through reading and writing. So by plagiarizing, you're not doing the reading and you're not doing the writing.
Exactly, my point of view.
and I think I have to agree with you in that point of view because if we keep on copying, it might not improve our English. That's what would happen.
I totally disagree with that.
How come?
Excuse me? Because you see, in engineering, you don't really focus on writing. You focus on how you present your work.
I don't think so.
But without the writing and reading, there's no way the student can expand their vocabulary. And without expanding their vocabulary, I don't think they'll have good speaking skills.
That is why we have to focus on one thing for this low proficiency student. Don't you think so?
yes, because when they go for their work, they start their career, maybe they can the project can be done in group. So
Yeah,
the
in
one
groups.
who's good in writing will do the writing, and the one who's good in speaking will do the presentation or things like that.
The low
And
proficiency
they can
students
start
would
learning in
always
that
have
process.
to depend on others who are better in English.
But then they
until
can.
future.
But then they can do the presentation because they are good in speaking.
Not necessarily.
Are you sure they're good at speaking in English? They're low proficient students.
Then are you sure they can write better?
They
if
can
they don't
practice.
plagiarize?
They can
If
practice
they don't plagiarize, they can practice, they can read, they can research with whatever
And
assignments
rephrase.
Do you think low proficiency student will have the desire to do those things?